That's weird. Alrighty, guys. So hello. My name is Jessica Villarreal, and we also have Lucy Smith on, one of our other leaders. And so I know we have several consultants on now, and hopefully we will have more people that are interested in the opportunity, hence why we have this opportunity meeting to talk to you guys and to kind of just give you the 411 on what it means to become a Scentsy consultant. I am actually at my business right now, my day job, and I'm making it happen right here. I just got in the office and shut the door, and I would do this little opportunity call with you guys real quick. So again, my name is Jessica Villarreal, and first I'm going to give you just really quickly some housekeeping. I have muted everybody, so if you have any questions, get a pen and a paper, write them down. We will open it up for question and answer afterwards. I'm going to keep it to a 20-minute max, and we'll open it up after that for question and answers. We just kind of want to show you what it means to be a Scentsy consultant, kind of the culture of all that, who we are, why we do what we do, why we love what we do, and we would be honored to have you on our team. So if you listen, let me just give you this little disclaimer. If you stay on to the end of the call, there will be a secret word given. And if you give that secret word back to the person that invited you on the call, then they will mail you a goodie. Not going to tell you what it is, but just FYI, they will. And so stay on to the end of the call. I am going to, we got several people on. So I am going to briefly just give you a little bit of my Scentsy story, when I joined and why I joined. I think what's super important is for you to know what's possible, right? Because maybe you've been in direct sales before, maybe you haven't. I never was. So let me just briefly give you my rundown. So my sponsor, the person that I joined under, is on the call right now, Lucy Smith. I didn't know Lucy prior to Scentsy. My cousin worked here in my office with me, and she is a cousin with Lucy's husband. So when her and I were talking one day, we were talking about, I kind of want some extra income. Let's try to find a way to make some extra income. I had never heard of Scentsy, didn't know what it was, never used a product, never smelt it. I never even heard of the company, period. So I talked to her, and she said, well, why don't you, we looked at some other direct sales companies. And again, I had never been in direct sales, didn't know what it was. And she said, why don't you talk to my cousin's wife about Scentsy? I'm like, Scentsy? What's Scentsy? I don't even know what that is. So to make a long story short, I found myself several times on Lucy's website, and I went back and I went back and I read because I'm a researcher, and I went and I researched, and Lucy was going to meet up with me. I finally called her, and I think it was like a Monday, and she said, I can meet up with you on Tuesday after work. On Thursday, after work. And I was like, man, okay, like I'm impatient, and I wanted to meet up with her like that day. And so to make a long story short, I didn't even wait to meet up with her. I literally went online and I signed up, and I was like, oh, well, $99. Worst case scenario, I get me a warmer and all the scents in the package, and I'm good. So long story short, we are the best of friends, and 6 years down the line, our business is growing stronger and faster than ever. And I love what I do. Initially, let me just rephrase this and tell you, I forgot this piece. The reason I joined was, the reason I was looking for a bit of extra income is because I was sending my kids to private school. And it cost me $500 a kid to send to private school. And I was like, man, if I could just find something. That was the reason I was looking for a means of income. I was like, if I could find just something I can do on the side to recoup some of my $1,000, like that was a mortgage payment. So that was how I stumbled upon trying to find a way to make some extra income. And then I met Lucy, and the rest was our Scentsy history. So I'm going to pass it over to Lucy to kind of give you a little bit of her story and why she joined and kind of where we're at. And then we'll go on into the rest of what we got for you guys.
Hey guys, it's Lucy Smith. Go by Lucy Lou. So yes, I'm Jessica's sponsor, and just to tell you that yes, we are the best of friends ever, and thank God for Scentsy, because we would never connected. We would have never ever connected. So I'm blessed for that. Not only she's my best friend, we're like great business partners, and we wouldn't have this amazing group that we have today if it wasn't for each other. Whatever I'm weak at, she's strong at. When she's weak, I'm strong. So, I mean, we're like each other's backbone. So, again, if you join this awesome, wonderful group, you have a great upline, great support system. We have a team page that is just amazing. Everyone in our team is very helpful. So, this is the team. A little bit about me. It's going on 7 years that I've been with Scentsy. This May will be 7 years. And before I joined Scentsy, I was in another direct sales company for 5 years. And I will tell you this, within those 5 years, every penny that I made, never, I will be able to compare that with money that I've made with Scentsy through my first 6 months, to be honest with you. So in the 6 month period that I've been with Scentsy, that's what I made with 5 years on another direct sales company. And a lot of it does have to do with the passion. You have to have the passion for what you're sharing and what you're selling, right? So I just love Scentsy that much. So why I first joined, I loved candles. I had a candle in every single room. My daughter was little. She's 12 years old now. She was very tiny, and she dropped a candle one time. It didn't catch the carpet on fire. I caught it just in time. So after that, I was like, no way that I'm turning a candle on in my household. So when I came across Scentsy, I always found myself at a Scentsy event at their table buying Scentsy. One day I was like, I buy so much Scentsy from different consultants because I didn't have a consultant following up with me. I didn't have a friend that sold Scentsy or anything. So I would just buy from random consultants that I would find at different events while I was doing the other direct sales company. So I finally decided to join, right? I was like, let me do my research. I typed in a zip code, looked for a consultant in my area, contacted several. 2 reached out. One of them said, I'll come and do a home party, whatever sales you make at your home party. If you want to join that night, we'll put them under you and you're ready to start, So we did that. My sponsor did that. We did a home party. I had over $1,100 in sales that night. So I was like, yes, I'll join. So we did that, and I started off strong. But for the first 8 months, I really still just did it for the love of the product for me. Didn't really do it so much about making money until maybe 8 months later. Then I seen that, oh my God, I could really, really make some money, because within that 6 month period, like I told you, I just by my friends and family ordering Scentsy, I've made money. So I was like, let me do this as a business. So that's what I did. Like Jessica said, her why was for her kids to join, to be in private school. That was her why, that she needed extra income. At that time, my why has changed several times with my 6.5 years that I've been with Scentsy. My why was, I had 2 boys and they were playing soccer, and it was so expensive. It was $3,000 per kid each soccer season for them to play. So I needed extra income for that. There was no way I would have been able to afford that, because we were living paycheck to paycheck as it was, and having to pay for $6,000 a soccer season, plus tournament fees, plus uniforms. If you have kids in soccer or in classic leagues of any sport, it costs money. So that was my why of why I joined Scentsy at the time. Now my why has kind of changed. And I think it's very important for you to know why you want to join Scentsy, why you want to be a part of this amazing team, and why you need your extra money. Of course, we all need extra money for bills. And of course, we all, would love extra money for shopping. but really find out what your why is, and that way you will be able to motivate yourself to work your Scentsy business on a daily basis. That way you could get to that why. Right now, my why is to still be able to stay at home. I'm a mother of 5. I have a toddler who's 14 months, and he drives me nuts. As you can see my hair, I don't even have time to do my hair no more. Lord help me. He's crazy. So I have to work around his schedule, not my schedule right now. And I wouldn't be able to do that and still be able to make or to put income on the table for our monthly bills and outings and sports and cheer and just whatever the fact that a family of 5, 6, 7 has to deal with, right? So thank God for Scentsy that I'm able to do that. Now, I will say, having your own business is not easy. Nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life is worth it if it's easy, you know, because it'll go real fast. So it's hard work, yes. It's dedication, yes. And I believe you have to be a busy woman or busy man to be able to handle this business. Because lazy people ain't going to do nothing. Sorry to say, I'm just being real. Busy people get things done. So with that being said, here's Bubba. And that's my story and a little bit of my why. I did want to share this bag really quick. Okay, let's see if Bubba will help. So this is my Scentsy bag. I haven't came up with a catchy name, but I take this everywhere, and this is what I share. This is my Scentsy bag. And I will say, being in Scentsy with going on 7 years, I've traveled so many places. Before I joined Scentsy, the only place I traveled to was San Antonio and Austin. And you can laugh at me if you want, but I never even got on an airplane. Like, literally. And I'm on an airplane freaking 3 times a year, and I love it. So I just came back. Jessica did too, and I was able to take my husband and the baby with me. We just came back from New York. So that's one of the places we've traveled to. We went on a cruise to all these different islands. Don't let me tell you the names because I don't know. They're in Spanish, and yeah, I can't pronounce them. But this is one of them, and I was on the beach holding a iguana. I think that's an iguana. Had a diaper. So yeah, never would have experienced stuff like this if it wasn't because of Scentsy. Make great friends while being in Scentsy. Friends that I would never have, friendships that I would never ever have, and get to act like ourselves. Look at that picture. We're all goofy, and that's just us. I've gone to Nashville. I've gone to Cancun. Was able to take my husband Thomas too. We went to Cozumel. Gone to Vegas plenty of times. Last year around this time, I went to Vegas, not with Scentsy, but with Scentsy money from my paycheck to see Jennifer Lopez. That's one of my idols, and I just love her to death. And thank God for Scentsy, because I would have never gone to do that. We've gone to St. Louis. Bear with me. I was able to take my kids to Disney World. I have a dream board, and I need to redo my dream board because everything is gone except the dream car that I want, but working on that. But this was on my dream board, and I was able to take all of the kids to Disney World with Scentsy money on Christmas last year. Not 2016, 2015. So with Scentsy, like I said, I get to schedule my own hours and work around, well, my 14-month-old now, but I get to work around my schedule and make my schedule up. I am able to determine or to decide what I want to make that month with Scentsy and just go hard for it, so I can control my paycheck. My why is I do this for my family, for my kids, And they are a part of my Scentsy business as well. Like they help me label, make samples, load the car, and share Scentsy with their teachers. I love Scentsy because I get to, again, relationships, not only with my team members, but with customers. I built great relationships. They send me thank you cards because I give that great customer service. So my husband loves Scentsy because he gets to travel as well. So he's very supportive of my business. So just thought I'd share my little Scentsy bag of places where I've been with Scentsy and my family and my friends and the relationships that I've gained with Scentsy. So hope to have you guys aboard on this awesome group.
Love, love, love it. Love the bra. So yeah, that's awesome. That sums up over 6 years. That's crazy because I laugh all those places we've already been and so many crazy memories we've made. We'll leave it at that. But the second thing I want to talk about really quick is there's 4 ways, or 4 of the most important ways that you can, become a Scentsy consultant, like why you want to become a Scentsy consultant. And I'm going to give you 4. So the first one is maybe you want to be a kidnapper. A lot of my amazing friends, directors, and above started just because they wanted a kit. And this is more so relevant right now because you can join Scentsy for $49 this month only. And I mean, if you think about it, right, you're buying a warmer. Let's say you buy a warmer and you buy a bar. $30, $35, $40 warmer plus a bar. I mean, you're kind of already in that price range as it is. So why not just buy the kit? Get the warmer that you're going to get a bar, get all the scents, and see what could happen. Maybe you have no inclination on what can happen. Be a kidnapper and in the beginning. See if maybe it's something that you want to do. See if you share those testers with your friends, with your family. See what happens. If you're already purchasing a warmer, it just makes sense. That's one. Okay. Second is be a hobbyist. And these people are the people that they don't really care to run a business. And that's okay. We still want you on our team. But maybe you have a Scentsy addiction and you're already buying a whole bunch of Scentsy. So why not stay active with the minimum that it is, and buy your stuff and get your family stuff free and half price. Get your stuff free and half price because you stay active and you feed yourself off of your addiction. Or maybe you say, you know what? I need this because I need some extra. Like I already have a 9-to-5, but I want extra. Now, in this day and age, I'm going to be totally honest with you. And just because the way our world works, everybody needs extra. Things are so expensive. If you want to live outside of the norm and not just average, and you want a few extra things, maybe you want to go get your nails done every so often. Maybe you want to go get some nice pair of shoes because you just want to do that for yourself. Maybe you want to put your kids in extracurricular activities. Maybe you want to send them to a private school, but you, with what you already make, cannot make that happen. So you say from the get-go, I know I need $400 because that $400 will pay my car note and that will give me room to breathe. That will give me something extra to look forward to. And those are part-time Scentsy consultants. So we can help you do that also. Or maybe you're saying, you know what? I've seen Jessica, I've seen Lucy, they've left their jobs, or whoever else invited you on. And maybe you've been in direct sales before and the possibility is there, right? You know that you can make this your career. You can make this your job. And maybe you want to replace that income that you had with your Scentsy check and you want to be able to stay at home. And those are those people that take this business and they run with it and they make this their business and their full time. So those are 4 ways that you can decide how you want to start with Scentsy. And let me tell you, I didn't think I was going to be the 4th one, a business owner, a leader. I didn't think that. When I started, let me just tell you what my understanding was. Guess what? I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna sell $2,000 to $3,000 a month of Scentsy. I don't know nothing about building any team. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna go out there and sell, and I'm gonna get a fat check. That was my understanding. That is not the case. I decided to take this as a full-blown business. I love the opportunity. I love everything that Scentsy was turning me into, and I wanted to share it with other people. So now I have a huge group, and we all work together to succeed. So that's the beauty, I think, of what I love about Scentsy, is that you can work it the way you want to work it. You don't have to be told, like, this is your 9, this is your extra part-time job. Be here from 10 to 6. You know what I mean? Or be here from 5 to 8. You decide how you're going to make this business work for you. So that's my next little thing. And I think, again, like I said, that's more relevant now than ever, because we only have about 2 short weeks to sign up for $49 if that is something that interests you. Okay? Anything else you want to say on that, Lucy?
I just want to add on. This business is for every type. Like Jessica kind of described, kidnapper and stuff like that. Don't think we're telling you, oh, join our team and quit your job. Don't do that. Like, we know so many consultants who have professional full-time jobs, who make lots of money already, but their passion is with Scentsy, and they are making lots of money with Scentsy as well. So that extra income could fall in place in any place that you are in life. You could work it around your full-time job, part-time job, and your family. So again, just know that Scentsy can be your only source of income in the household. And again, we know many consultants that it is. Like, they even have retired their husbands, or their husbands don't even work anymore because they're both work at home and work Scentsy together. Yes, it's possible. But again, like I told you, it's not easy, and it's not going to happen overnight. You have to have a plan, and you have to stick with it. You have to be consistent, and you have to work this business like a business, literally like a business. We do have our ups and downs, but again, we have a great support system, a great team, a great group that we inspire and give tips on a daily. So we were able to work our business. So again, we're here. This is one of a great group. I will tell you, if you are a guest on this call and you got invited onto this call, the person who invited you, or myself, really think that you're a rock star, and that's why we took the time to invite you onto this call. You impressed me or them in some way or the other. So we really look forward to having you on our team. Again, at the end of the call, we will give a password. Make sure you give that to them so you could get your little gift. But I hope you're not on the call just for that. Like, literally, let Scentsy be an extra stream of income for you, or travel, or just gain friendships. Because I mean, words cannot express, like, literally what company and CEO of a company will take their time to comment. Like, Tuesday was my final adoption day on my nephews, and Heidi Thompson comment on my photo and congratulated me. Then she sent me a private message of how much she loves my soul, and it's just so beautiful what I did, and blessings on me. Who will do that? What company will do that? None. For anything, they will probably be mad because you had to take the whole day off to be at court all day, right? But no, I was able to take a day off of Scentsy to be at court and to do this. And one thing that Scentsy, which is Heidi and Orville, stressed to us consultants is family is always first. So just wanted to add that in.
So true. Okay, so 2 other things I'm going to cover really quick, and then we'll open it up for question and answer. But I just want to share with you 4 of the most common excuses that people say why they don't want to join. And I'm just going to say that I understand if this is something that maybe you've thought about, but I'm going to tell you why I also have seen that it's possible. So number 1 is, I'm not good at sales. Let me tell you, bam, I'm the one. I'm not a high salesperson, okay? And I have grown an amazing business with a team, and I'm a star director within Scentsy. Like, I have hit, like, when you get an extra bonus monthly, one time in my whole almost 6-year career. You don't have to be a salesperson. I don't consider myself a salesperson. I just consider myself being so excited about a product that I love, and I share it with everybody that I come in contact with. And it's up to them if they want to take that or they don't. But that's what I do. Number 2, I'm too busy. I think Lucy, this is probably her most favorite one, because if you've seen what busy can consist of with what her and myself do, then, I mean, we can still make this business work. Anybody can. I think, like Lucy said earlier, and she says this all the time, the busiest people become the best consultants, because you're in front of more people and you're able to share your products and your opportunity with them. So number 3, I don't have the extra money. Hello. That's exactly why you should get the $49 kit and join, because you need extra income. Okay. Number 4, I don't know anyone. Let me tell you, I can count on one hand my family that purchases from me. My family and some of my closest friends, no, they don't buy Scentsy from me. One person, my sister-in-law. And everyone other than that, I get out and I share every single day, and I gain new customers. That's how it works. So those are my 4, a lot of objections that most common objections that people may have. I want to briefly, really quick, tell you what you get in your $49 kit. Now, you get the same thing in the $99 kit. However, you get some extra products. But in the $49 kit, you will get 1 Scentsy warmer, 1 Scentsy bar, a pack of order forms, a pack of print your own labels that you can put your name and your website and everything on. You get all of the fall and winter 2016 mini testers. You get a consultant guide, a quick start guide. You get 1 full pack of fall winter catalogs. You get 1 pack of product lists, 1 pack of showcase brochures, 5 samples of our laundry liquid, 4 samples of our clothing conditioner. And with that, you also get 3 months free of your personal website. So again, that is while supplies last. Lucy, are you trying to show that? Let me see if I can spotlight you. There we go. So as you see right there, the picture Lucy's showing, these are all of the mini testers. These are product lists. These are catalogs. These are print your own labels, the warmer, the bar, some more brochures you get back here. I think you get, I don't know what else, but that's pretty much everything you see there. And that is legit all you need to start running your Scentsy business. The cool thing that I will say, one last thing before I will share the secret word with you, because we are at the 30-minute hour, is the coolest thing with this is that when I first joined, I didn't know what I was doing. I had never been in direct sales. But my cousin that told me about it, she ended up being my first recruit. And I told her, dude, like, I'm so excited about this. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but join with me. Like, let's learn together. So if I could give you any piece of advice, if this is something that you're wanting to think about or you've been thinking about, share it with your best friend. Share it with your, closest cousin, your sister, your mom, someone, and get them on board with you, so you will have a person, a buddy to go with when you go out of town and travel to events. So you'll have a buddy to talk to every day when you're talking about how you're going to work your business. So you'll have that extra support system of someone that you know. You already have a whole gang load of Scentsy sisters right here. But to bring someone along the journey is probably been the most amazing thing for me. My cousin, she's still, she was my first recruit 2 weeks into the business. She's still, I think she's even on this call, and she's still growing her business and growing strong. So that is all that I have. I'm going to give you your secret word, and your secret word is going to be French kiss. And don't think I'm crazy, but that is the secret word, because this month is our Bring Back My Bar special, and my favorite ever all-time scent is French kiss, and it's here. So that is your word. Make sure you text it, you email it, or however you do, call your consultant that invited you on and give them that word. We will open it up. If anybody has any questions, you can definitely chime in, but I just didn't want to keep anybody else that might have to go, because I did say we'd keep it to 20, 30 minutes. But if anybody has any questions, now's your time. You will have to unmute yourself. So just unmute on your, I think you can unmute on your phone, right, Lucy? Right?
Yes, just hit the microphone.
Anybody? If you can't get it to work, wave your hand and I'll look at you. Anybody?
If you're too shy to ask, there's a chat box that you could type your question in if you have one.
I'll put right here. Anybody?
It's Val. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now
Yes.
I can.
Okay. I don't have a question, but I just wanted to kind of explain why I got onto Scentsy, if that's okay.
Go ahead, girl. Let me spotlight you real quick.
And I'm kind of shy. Not really. Really shy. But anyways, I just joined Scentsy in September, 4 months ago. And Ashley Ramos actually is my sponsor. And I got on. I had never heard of Scentsy either. I'm from a small town, Plainview, Texas, pretty small. And I joined because I have a senior in high school. And, you know, she was saying, you know, it could be, and I was looking for a part-time job. I already have an 8 to 5, but I wanted something a little bit extra because I have a senior in high school and she's very expensive. She's my only baby, so she's very expensive. So I got on. Of course, she went and did a home party. That's how it started. And I fell in love. I fell in love with Scentsy. And the whole, I don't have any small kids, but just the fact that, you know, all my family mostly has small kids and they don't like candles because of, you know, what Lucy was saying, you know, they're scared that, you know, for the little ones. So anyways, I thought, you know what, I have a big family and I know almost all of Plainview. So I joined. After I joined, I started finding out that there's a lot of girls, you know, that sell Scentsy here in my town. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was kind of discouraging me, you know, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have anybody. Everybody's already taken. Well, you'd be surprised, you know, I go out and give samples and go talk to people. And there is a lot of people out there that don't know about Scentsy. So I've recruited, I mean, not recruited, which I'm working on. There's a lot of people that I have as customers, you know, that haven't heard about Scentsy. And I'm actually working on some recruits now for the $49, you know, and they're like, well, we can't afford $99. And well, guess what? January's $49. I mean, like Jessica said, you know, you're going to buy a warmer and, you know, some Scentsy bars and, you know, stuff like that. You're already there, you know, $49. You make money off of it. And what's the worst that can happen? I mean, you, like Jessica said, you'll end up with warmers and bars and, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, it can be discouraging sometimes whenever you hear no, I don't want to, or no, but don't give up. I mean, don't give up. Just because you hear one no doesn't mean when you move on to the next, you're going to hear another one. You know, people will eventually, you know, say, you know what? Yeah, I do need a bar, you know, or, you know, take your testers with you at all time. I always have, like Lucy has her little bag. I have my little bag too, you know, and hey, do you have time? You know, you want to come over for some coffee? You know, let's try out. Let me let you smell these scents and see what you like. I mean, it like they said, it is hard at times, but I don't ever give up. Even though I have a full-time job and I volunteer in other things, I mean, there's always, you know, room for Scentsy all the time. So
love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And that's so true. I know exactly where Val lives because I used to live there with my grandmother many years ago. And Ashley, her sponsor, is also one. I'm her sponsor, so I know exactly where she lives. But and the cool thing is that you get to see these other people that and I say other people as in Val now, that I've seen her work her business. I've seen her, you know, all the little things she gets from our group, and they go and they implement those things. And now she's not having to go from 6 o'clock when she gets out of work to 10 o'clock and stay, you know, at a particular job and not be able to answer your phone, not be able to check your email, not to be able to spend time with her daughter if she needed to. But she's still probably, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know income wise, but you could be getting the same amount or more. You know what I mean? With Scentsy, and you still have that leeway to do what you need to do, but you're still making money. I mean, it just makes sense. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else?
I just want to add in, just like Val said, her why was because her daughter's a senior. I just had a senior last year, so I know how expensive senior is. And again, she has a why. Like, that is her, that's what gets her up in the morning to hustle her Scentsy business, or if you don't, sorry, to work her Scentsy business. So yeah, you have to, you know, just have a why, something that's just gonna push you to work your business and to fit Scentsy into your daily life schedule.
Yes, ma'am. Alrighty, so I think everybody that's on, if anybody doesn't have any more questions, we will let you go because I know we went a little over, but everybody got their secret word 32 minutes after. So I really hope, if you have any questions, if you're watching this live, if you're watching, I say Facebook Live, not Facebook Live, sorry. If you're watching this Zoom after the fact, and you have any other questions, definitely reach out to the person that invited you on the call. And we would love to have you on our team. All righty, guys. We will talk to you later. Bye.